Good morning and welcome to the review of the data warehousing pilot for Boxcare medical devices. In this pilot, we sought to consolidate several streams of data so as to ascertain if the company's planning and reporting capabilities could be improved. This was done by implementing 3 use cases. Forecast analysis examines how well the company is selling versus how it has been predicted to sell. This information may help in identifying problem sales areas and improving future forecasting. Opportunity conversion looks at how well opportunities are being converted by the sales team. By identifying how well different sales personnel are converting sales of different product categories, problem areas can be identified and remediated. Sales versus Twitter sentiment examines to see if the sentiment on social networks around medical devices is making any discernible impact on sales. This may help inform planning around reactions to negative sentiment. 3 products were selected for this pilot. The Microsoft Azure Database platform allows the database to be stored securely in the cloud in a managed environment. Pentaho data integration allows data transformations and loading to be implemented. It can run on any platform and on-premise or in the cloud. Qlik allows users to self-serve for analytics, and it can be run on desktops or mobile devices. A brief overview of the technical architecture. Data is extracted using the ETL and then moved to a staging database on Azure. Pentaho is then used to load the staged data into the final warehouse tables, and the data is loaded into Qlik for use by desktop and mobile users. After many reviews of the literature, it was decided to implement a dimensional modeling strategy for the warehouse. Dimensional models were built for each scenario. And we also examined an enterprise bus for reusability of data. We sourced our data from several places. The primary source was the ERP system. We also took data from our Salesforce CRM system using Pentaho's connectors. Our forecast data comes in Excel format from finance. Finally, we extracted data from Twitter using an R script and applied sentiment analysis. This last part was one of the more challenging parts of the data acquisition. Useful help was obtained from the open source community, and contributions were made back to that community. The ETL process using Pentaho allowed us to build complex transformations of data and transform them into the required data formats for the data warehouse. We were also able to combine multiple transformations into jobs for reuse again and again. Let's now look at our 3 case studies. The first case study looked at forecast analysis. The pie gauges show us the performance for each product category. The bar chart shows us a trend by month. We can drill into a poor performing category, in this case overlooks, to view the trend for that category over time. The second application looks at opportunity conversion performance. The overall conversion ratio can be seen, as well as that for individuals. This will help us work out training programs to help lower performers. The last application shows us the comparison of sentiment over time with sales performance. The trend does not show a clear correlation. However, if we look at a scatter chart, there may be a slight negative correlation in the data. conclusion, several data streams of data were consolidated. An engaging and interactive BI was produced, and proceeding with the project is recommended.